hear
Yes.
me?
Yes, of course. But
Uh,
your name is, oh, okay. Okay. So what's your name? Because your name is written
Sabr,
incorrectly.
Sabr.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Sabir. Okay. Please go
I
ahead.
want you to, yeah, I want you to put it in order. Which comes first? You were talking about teacher agency,
Mhm.
which cannot be achieved inside the classroom unless you had or you have a lot of like
Freedom.
freedom, qualifications,
Hmm. Hmm.
self-awareness. So what
Hmm.
has to be first? Okay,
Well,
like to
yeah.
have some qualifications, have some training to have like a specific knowledge in language proficiency. So what comes first in your point of view?
Okay. Number one, the language proficiency. Why? Because you're the source of input. If you don't know how to speak English properly in the classroom, you will never know what to do, right? Number two, the self-awareness. And this will come from the qualifications that you have, the amount of knowledge that you have. Okay, so knowledge, so the language comes first, and then, or the language awareness comes first, and then the knowledge about teaching and methodologies comes next. And also, don't forget about knowing the real value of yourself, or what you can do. Because if you don't trust yourself, do you think anyone will trust you? Of
So
course not, right?
yeah, this is the point. So the session was like bottom up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ex-
yeah, comes from
it's
the
it
conclusion to the
yeah.
point that we start from.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right. And you know something? Sometimes I see this session as part of motivational speaking, you know? Yeah, because it reminds teachers of their rights, or of the things that will make them more satisfied with their jobs, and how they can be happier, in their teaching, of course, in their classrooms and outside the classroom. Right. Okay. So, thanks, Mr. Sabir. Okay, everyone. Are there any other questions?
Yeah.
And guys, yes, yes.
Is there any questions? More
Oh, okay.
questions? No?
Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah.
Yeah. I just recognized. So, everyone, there is a QR code on top of the screen. If you want to get in touch with me, you have the website, you have the social media platforms, the YouTube channel. Uh, you can scan the QR code, and yes, I'll be more than willing to help. Um, you know, by any means I can. So, okay, so obviously there are no more questions. Last question, please. Yes, Miss Rasha. Yes. Okay, we have another question in the chat box. Okay,
Assalamu
Miss
alaikum.
Rasha.
Assalamu
Walaikum
alaikum.
assalam wa barakatuh.
How are you,
Walaikum
Mr.
assalam.
Muhammad? So
I'm
pleased
good,
to
thank you.
attend your session.
Thank you.
Please,
Thank you.
my question is fast. Uh,
Okay.
how do we make the balance between our eager to make more enhancement in our uh, technique of teaching, and the understanding of the parents, and the understanding of the regulation of the school, how to make it smoothly?
Well, one of the most common problems, and it's 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 a really big issue, in
Yes, I
teaching,
know
dealing
from
dealing with
experience.
parents, dealing with
Yes.
parents, because sometimes they don't understand the practices that are implemented in the classroom. So I recommend that we hold meetings with parents from time to time, and always tell them the rationale behind everything that we're doing. And this is some kind of problem anticipation, because when you do something in the classroom, and of course, you know that this parent in particular will not be satisfied with what is happening. So you have to explain this to him. So institutions should dedicate some time throughout the academic year
Mm.
for meeting between teachers and parents, and where there are also some senior teachers or supervisors in order to handle this meeting and listen to each other. Sometimes we have to listen to each other before making any judgments, right?
Yes,
So this
it's
balance
tough.
is really difficult to achieve. Because I used to be a head of English department in 2 schools, and we have faced lots of problems, to be honest. But the best way to deal with that is to listen to each other. So it's not only listening to the parents, but also parents need to listen to teachers and understand what they are through every day in the classroom. Because teachers don't only teach as a separate student, right? They
Yes, yes,
teach a
and
number of
this
students at the
this
same time.
generation has an issue that they are, sorry to say, smarter than their parents,
Oh,
more
yeah,
well educated and more more informative. They know material, they know information more than
exactly.
their parents. So when we talk about we need to teach them through activities, through understanding. The parents' mind
They need
is
they need memorization.
yes.
They
I
care
want
about
them to
memorization.
memorize all the words, all the stuff, all
Yeah.
all the reading, all the reading text. I want him to memorize the answers.
Y-
And here he become يعني he become a stress to his child and stress to me.
Yeah, I know. But something, yes, sometimes we try to tell parents about the way we teach the learners and why it's the most appropriate way. And it aligns with all the trends in teaching, you know,
Mm,
why it's the best way for them to learn. But
mm,
we forget to adjust our exams.
mm. Yes,
That's
yes.
why they care about memorization. So if
Mm,
we really focus on skills-based exams,
mm,
they will know that it's important to have their children learn through
mm,
activities in order to develop their skills, in order to perform better, in these
mm,
exams.
mm, mm. Thank
So,
you very much for your time.
exams adjustments is part of the
It's
plan.
different. It differs from one type of education and the other. The problem is,
Exactly.
for example, there are parents that teach their children in British school or American school
Oh,
that the exams
yeah.
are for skills, but their
Yeah.
education as parents was from a different other planet. So
Yeah, we deal with different mindsets, and we have to understand this. And again, embrace
we need
challenges.
to courses that يعني, make us deal with parents, please. Thank you.
We will try to, yeah, we will try to post, some posts or create some posts about that because it's
Yeah, that's
a
a
really
very
annoying
interesting issue
issue.
as well. Yes, very
Yeah,
interesting
it's a
issue
really annoying issue.
in everyday teacher's life. Yes.
Yeah.
Mohammed, if you allow me, there is a question that was posted, and I find this question really important. How can we have freedom when we are required to stick to a curriculum plan decided by the school administration we work in?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
And I relate the answer to this question to my teaching experience at Fars University in Alexandria, because the lesson plan creation was assigned to coordinators in order to decrease the burden on the teachers. And they were highly qualified, okay, coordinators. And we were told by professional development units and supervisors to adapt and to make changes and to be creative. So if you follow the course book or the curriculum or anything that you are told or forced to follow, you are ruining your um, teaching, and also you're not helping your learners because, again, book authors are really talented and we all agree on that, but they don't know, and perhaps they haven't dealt with problems with their learners when they were teachers, um, just like the problems that you are facing with your learners. You know what I mean? So you don't have to stick to everything that you are told. Make changes, adapt. Okay, again, you have to respond to the learner's needs. And I'll tell you another example. In my early years in teaching, I used to take a lot of courses online. And when I got back to my colleagues, I tried to share the knowledge with them to tell them, okay, we can teach writing in a more collaborative way. We can have group writing activities with a particular way, blah, blah, and blah. So I was told once, if we're not getting paid for that, so don't waste our time in talking about that. So what I did is that I went to my classes, closed the door, and I did what I had to do. I taught them and I implemented the activities, and they were the top classes in the school in these years. So you don't always have to follow everything, as it is said. Yes, you have a class, you have students, and you have to respond to the needs of these students. So you should have such passion. You should have, or you should provide your learners with the support that you really deserve. You know?
Yeah, so we can say that the lesson plan is a starting point. Sometimes
Exactly. And
you go
again,
with a lesson plan and
yeah,
you start adapting even while standing inside the classroom, adding
exactly. Even if there are
everything.
no mistakes with the lesson plan, sometimes you have to make some changes. Okay? Because again, let me say it, teach the students, not the plan. Teach the
Mm,
students, not the plan.
exactly.
Yeah, any other questions? I also saw a couple of questions in the chat box. In my
Okay.
opinion, if you aren't in a healthy environment, you should search for another one to develop yourself. Yes, that's right. That's the most important of all. But because of the economic situation in many countries, some people cannot afford leaving a place because of the poor work environment or the toxic work environment. So stay where you are until you find a better one. That's my piece of advice to
Exactly.
teach.
Yes.
Um, until
Okay,
then,
so
yes.
any more questions?
Differentiation, that's right. That's a key word. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, amazing. So I think we're done today, right, Noha?
Yes, before we go, I just want to ask our attendees if we can open our cameras, okay, and
Oh,
take a collective photo together. That would be wonderful. And also, you can scan Muhammad's QR code, our QR code that I posted in the chat box for our coming PD professional development opportunities, and also for information about the it's not scannable. I posted a link. If it's not scannable, you can also visit our Facebook page or Instagram page if you want. Let me post the link one more time. Okay,
let me check my
that
QR
will
code
do. Plus,
also.
you can also relate to the information that will be sent by email soon. Okay, you'll get your certificates by email, so you can email us back. Yes.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
works.
would you like please to share with us who wants to take the collective photo with us?
Okay, I think I'll have to stop sharing the screen in order to see
Yeah,
everyone. Yes.
yeah. Wow. Oh, my camera starts to play weird.
Yeah, to turn it off and then return it on.
Okay. Try. Okay.
You know,
Anyone else?
these are some of my skills as a customer service agent. This was a very long time ago. Yeah, restart the router. Yeah, restart the device, and everything will work perfectly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. No problem. I'll try again. Yes, much better. Thank you for the advice, Mohammed.
Oh, always a pleasure.
You have many talents. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah, anyone else? Yeah, I'd like to, yeah, I want to put everyone in on the screen. I'm not sure how. Do you know, Mohammed, how to help me in this? To put everyone on the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
On top
Can you
of the
do it?
screen, you can see the word view.
Yes.
Click on it and choose the second one, gallery.
Okay. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, let's include everyone. Okay, would you like guys to open up your cameras? It's just me and Mohammed and very few.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you, Mr. Mohammed? I miss you much, by the way.
Same here. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Nice to hear your voice and nice to see you also.
I need you to prepare a webinar for the power of teacher, not the agency. I need something to support the teacher in the eyes of other people. The teacher has power. We deal with mind.
Consider
So please
it done.
please put it in your agenda.
Yes, it's. I have lots of things to do actually next month. It's a really tough month for me. I'm delivering about 6 webinars, and I'm hosting a podcast. I think 5 or 6 episodes, and I'm hosting an event of 12 webinars. But so one of the webinars I'll be delivering will be on the power of teaching. That's a nice idea, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
You're welcome. So let me take screenshots of
please.
the other lists.
Okay, we'd like everyone to open their camera, turn on their cameras. Is that possible? Yeah? Can we do this, please? Very few.
Okay, one more
Thank you, Miss Nihab.
screenshot.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else?
And we're done as a guess. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think we're done. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for this lovely webinar. There is Rasha, she's raising her hand.
Yes,
yes,
I want
yes,
to
Mr.
I want to say hello to Mr. Hamdi as well. Hi, Mr. Hamdi.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you, sir.
Yes, the last time we saw each other was in a Cambridge
event
in Cairo.
Yes.
Where we met Peter Lucantoni. Yes.
Yes, I do remember that day.
Yes, I worked with him for a little time, but it was inspiring, Mr. Hamdi, and I took your advices one by one. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. No, I believe on that day the icon was Mr. Mohammed Nabil.
Yeah. They said to me, stop taking photos with the people attending, because this is really embarrassing to the other speakers. Yeah. Although I was just an attendee, they invited me to be there.
Yeah.
So anyway,
especially nowadays, I'm following the activities of Mr. Mohammed Nabil. I believe he's losing weight nowadays. He has lots of things to do.
I've lost about 18 kilograms.
Oh, so that's good for you.
The secret, please. The secret.
Yeah, I'll share a post about that, but no one will ever try to follow it. Yeah.
That's good for your joints, man.
Yeah, of course, yeah. because I
Good.
have lots of events on site, so I have to
Okay.
lose some weight in order to like look better. Yeah. Yeah. So everyone, thank you for joining us today. Thanks now for hosting me
Thank you so much.
this wonderful
You're
webinar.
welcome.
Yeah, I was
That
really
was our
honored.
pleasure.
Yeah, I was really honored to have such a good number of people from different countries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please join the upcoming webinars hosted by PUA Teacher Training Center. They are really worth it. And also, of course, join EduCast's ELT community. Yeah, yeah. Because you will get to see a lot.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. If ever
You're
you
welcome.
have time, you can just pay us a visit here in New Damietta. It's a nice
New
place.
Damietta. Okay,
Yes.
consider it done. I'm coming back
Yes.
to Egypt on the 21st of March.
You're most welcome,
I'll-
man.
Okay, I'll stay in touch with you. Okay, and I'll tell you exactly when I can come. Okay, in the last 10 days of Ramadan.
Most welcome, sir. Anytime.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Thank you
everyone.
so much,
Yeah.
Mohammed. And thank you
Thank you.
everyone
I'll
for
share the
attending.
presentation. I'll share the
Okay.
slides with you so that you can send it with the certificates with the people, okay? Because a lot of
Okay.
people asked about it in the chat box. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
And
Thank you
goodbye.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
You,
Have a
Maran.
lovely
Thank you.
day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.